All right, and now on to Marble Zone, ladies and gentlemen. I am joined once again with...
the Afro Battler.
And now, welcome to one of the slowest zones in the entire game.
Like, literally, I hate this zone.
Much. I hate this zone because of caterpillars.
I hate this zone because it slows you down so much.
I just hate caterpillars.
Yeah, those guys are also really annoying.
Especially because if you so much as hit them at the wrong part in their head, you end up getting hurt and losing a bunch of rings.
Oh no, you hit the wrong pixel. There go all your rings.
Not again. And I will say something frustrating happens that prevents me from getting to the special stage inside this zone.
What?
You'll see it soon enough.
Oh god. The anticipation's killing me.
Alright, so go through, grab a shield, why not? Because that makes it safe, and since it's 60 frames per second, we can actually see the shields this time.
True. Unless you're watching in like 30 frames because your internet's crap.
That too.
In this case, I am so sorry.
I'm so sorry, you're just seeing a solid blob around the hedgehog.
He's just in a constant giant spin dash. He's fine.
Just constant spin dash with legs?
Constant spin dash with legs.
Right. So here is what everyone just hates about Marble Zone. It really just slows you down compared to a lot of the zones. Oh, you had a lot of fun with, Green Hill Zone, going a little bit fast there? Well, guess what? Slow down all can be. Although this wasn't supposed to originally be here. This was supposed to be another zone known as Labyrinth Zone. Yeah. Which is just as bad. If not worse.
It's kind of weird how they did the order in these games.
Well, they had to choose at some point, so I guess I appreciate that they got rid of the slow one now as opposed to later. Because otherwise...
But like in that... No, I'm not... Oh, I guess in that case it is still kind of weird, though. They even did this one first. Even if they are trying to get the slow one out the way, this one seems a bit more of a difficulty spike, as it were.
True, and that's because it was meant to be a later zone.
Yeah. Because the whole thing about... Oh, go ahead.
I'm trying to think, though, where would this fit exactly later on?
I don't know. It's weird because the initial, idea, to put on whatever at least, of, the level selection thing, or the level list order, whatever you call it, is, it's supposed to go from, nature to machine. So, it's weird that, I don't know, they switched around in the first place.
I guess. Oh, Caterkiller suddenly coming out of that block. And... Oh wait, no, it was the next act in which I ended up screwing up getting into the special stage. So close, yet so far. So, now for one of my favorite special stages, the Chaos Emeralds in the middle. The fight is to get into the middle. In fact, I think that's the only reason why this episode is a little bit longer than other ones, because this is the longest episode in the entire playthrough. Really? And, yeah. And I think it's honestly because of this special stage. Which usually is the case. And one thing that I really do miss about Sonic Genesis, and I can't believe I'm saying that, and that's only because of the screwed up physics, is how fast you can go through these barriers.
Really?
Yes, that was so great. It made getting these Chaos Emeralds so easy. But unfortunately, since this is the original version of Sonic 1, the original cartridge of it, hey, you gotta go as fast as the game will let you.
And that's very, very slow.
At least we get to spend more time in this trippy...
Yes, because I love Vector Man in the background, turned from fish to birds.
I never understood why they chose Vector Man.
I never understood what... Wait, what?
I never understood, why they chose pretty much, the fish and everything.
I don't understand this whole thing. Why? What inspired it? What part about Sonic's whole thing is just, hey, let's just drop him in a place where he bounced off bloody everything, has to get a Chaos Emerald by going through this weird maze that constantly has you spinning, and to get a Chaos Emerald by going through different gyms, all while the background is just clouds of birds and undersea fish.
Well, you see, one day Yuji Naka and Naoto Oshima did a lot of acid and went into the office, and then we got this.
You should ask more often. Get better games.
No, honestly, I'm very curious at what the design aspect was just for getting that. Do they just need a background image?
It honestly seems like just, what do we put in the background? Checkerboard? No, it's gotta be something moving.
But there we
Looks
go.
out the window. Birds. Genius.
But there we go. That's Chaos Emerald number 3. So each and every single one after this will be a fate attempt.
Like, literally, why you even bother putting the thing in?
I don't know.
It's like, here's me almost getting it. Oh, sorry, guys.
Well, because I think otherwise the episode would be like 5 minutes.
Oh, well, okay. Let's pad out with failure.
Of course. The best kind of thing to do is pad out with failure. Look, people like it when I fail. That is one thing I have learned.
Really?
In my... Yes. That is one thing I have learned. People like it when I fail. Such as right there.
Dude, you need to slow it down there, buddy. Going too fast.
But I'm Sonic.
Slow and steady wins the race.
But I'm Sonic. I gotta go fast.
I'm sorry, you can't. It's
Why
like a 10-mile-per-hour sign here. You can't.
Oh. Screw the 10 miles per hour. I'm going as fast as I can. I mean, do you see that lava right there? It's so kind enough to wait for me, and now it just suddenly wants to kill me.
It's like I'm gonna spring a trap on this guy. I got him.
Like, I never understood why they just had it that it was standing there. You'd think that they would have made something like it goes after the Sonic if Robotnik were to hit a switch or something.
I don't even know.
I'm trying to think of where Moron, if Labyrinth Zone, like it was initially planned, was supposed to be right here, where Marble Zone would have gone. Would it have taken its place?
It would have been after. Because I'm going based on the whole thing I said earlier. Or this episode. Yeah, this episode.
Yeah.
About like the whole like nature to industrialization thing. Because I'm looking at the zones now, and the order's like Green Hill Zone, Marble Zone, Spring Yard, Labyrinth, Starlight, Scrap Brain, Final. It's weird that like after Marble, it goes to the industrial and then back to technically nature.
I guess.
I would think it would be maybe Green Hill Zone, Labyrinth, Marble, Spring Yard, Starlight, Scrap Brain, Final Zone. Because it slowly goes into like the architecture kind of thing.
I think I know why they might have done it in the way that they did, and that's because they didn't want two boring zones, one right after another.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you'd be stuck with that, and you wouldn't have the fun with Spring Yard Zone, which is one of my favorite zones inside this entire game.
Yeah.
But, I mean, maybe they should have designed another little fast level instead of, Labyrinth and then Spring Yard.
I mean, you have to make it more challenging because, this is the first attempt. They have to balance out, like, regular platforming, like, slow-down puzzle kind of things in a game where, the primary factor is going fast. So it's kind of awkward to balance the two when you're trying to push both in your face.
I guess. Now, one thing that's interesting whenever I play the Genesis version of this, because I'm playing this on a Genesis 2 model, is sometimes the graphics tend to clip out, I've noticed. And here's me trying to futilely get up a hill. If I had a spin dash, I'd be able to get up there easily.
Oh, might as well go back to playing the Genesis version. Eric has a spin dash mode included.
If I wanted to do that, I could just simply play, ROM hack.
True.
Which would be much better experience.
Like Sonic 80.
Like the one that you ended up playing. Yeah, that was weird. That just inverted all the colors.
Like legit, this level was the best level because the whole sky was on fire. The mountains were like some dark color, and the lava was green. So everything just looked like a post-apocalyptic wasteland.
It was weird.
It was the best thing ever.
It was weird. And I got hit right there, so I'm just frantically going, okay, I can get enough rings, get these two right here, and I can get the 50 rings and get to the end. But let's do our little bounce. And I already screwed up, so no 10,000 points for me.
God damn it, Eric. Where's the MLG Pro game words?
You expect me to MLG Pro?
I expect you to jump on boxes properly.
That is way too difficult for me. I am sorry. And here's this Caterkiller right here. Just deciding I'm gonna be slow as hell. Can't spin dash into me, otherwise you'll end up hurting yourself. Oh, you did.
Oh.
And then that little seal just fell into its death into lava.
I'm free. Oh.
Really, that is always the worst aspect for the animals. And here's me just going, okay, I can get all the rings around right here or some rings nearby. Maybe I can do something.
Oh my god, get crush kill, that'd be the best thing ever.
No, I do not. Crush killing in this zone is very common because of these stupid pillars.
Apparently you're attempting fate.
Because I thought there was another one of the things, but I always think of it inside Act 3. But no dice, not enough rings would have been able to get it, so I ended up giving up.
Sonic has failed Act 2.
Sonic has failed Act 2.
Sonic has given up.
Isn't that what happens? Is that in Sonic 1 where if you leave it too long, then it'll go off screen? I know that it's inside Sonic CD.
No, that's in CD. That's only in CD.
Only in CD?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, shoot, hold on. There is a bad ending for a game, though. What was it? Sonic 2 actually had a bad ending.
Yeah, well, the bad ending is...
Tails fucking dies.
Oh, you're talking about the...
The 8-bit version?
Yeah, that's the 8-bit.
Yeah.
That's the 8-bit. Yeah, if you don't get all the Chaos Emeralds inside the 8-bit versions of the game, then you end up killing Tails.
I mean, Eggman kills Tails.
Well, yeah. Which, I guess we can talk about that right now. Have you ever played the 8-bit Sonic 1 and Sonic 2?
No, I have not played any of the 8-bit games.
I played them because I never owned a Master System. I owned the Game Gear, and they were ported onto the Game Gear with all of its glorious screen crunch. And I did get the bad ending my first time as a child. But
Really?
it was, yes, and it was enough to make me, I have to get the Chaos Emeralds every time because I do not, I do not want to kill Tails.
No, please. I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
In fact, actually, I think I played the Sonic 1 Master System version, or in my case, Game Gear version, before I played Sonic 1 on the Sega Genesis. I remember being a lot better at it.
Well, I mean, like, that's like the kid practicing over and over again.
I guess, because I remember going to Bridge Zone a lot as a child. Which actually, I will say, I initially was going to be doing a Master System version of Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 for the Summer of Bits, but I just decided, you know what, no, 4 8-bit games is enough.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I'm only doing 3 16-bit games.
Is there any 64-bit games?
Maybe, if there's enough time. That was my initial plan, but I'm going slow right here because of this stupid thing.
Nah, Buster spikes. Just boost.
But there's no boost. And that would have crushed me if I didn't do that, because I think the double spike glitch is still in effect.
Yeah.
Which, for those that don't know, Sonic 1 has what is known as the double spike glitch, in which if you hit a spike, you'll fall back. If you fall back into spikes, you do not have invincibility frames, and you still die.
I remember that happened to me a lot when I played Green Hill Zone.
The double spike glitch was so annoying. Which was the... Did they patch that in the Mega Collection version?
I don't know, actually. I haven't really tested it that much since, you know, last time I played with Sonic game.
True. I do know that, well, obviously it's a problem inside of this version of the game. I do know it was patched in for Sonic Genesis, so at least that did that right.
Yeah.
But that was about it, really. I know the Taxman version of the game has it patched out as well. So maybe it's only the initial Genesis version. But there we go. And I got hit right in there when I killed him.
If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me.
And I was going to grab that ring, but then it phased out of existence. But there we go. That takes care of Marble Zone, ladies and gentlemen. The slowest zone of the game.
Thank God.
I know, thank
We're
God.
done. Time to go fast.
Time to go fast for Spring Yard Zone, so see you for that.
Bye.